I think very highly of the Harborlights. The glue that keep the community together, that you can have generations, and that these generations can have a good quality of life.
Outside the door of the room I'm sitting in with you right now are people who would be homeless if this place didn't exist.
Every one of those words means something. Harborlight, which is the distinctive name, community means it's really rooted in the community, and partnership in that no matter how resourceful the people who are involved with Harborlight are, they do it in partnership with others.
Harborlight is a nonprofit organization. Their goal is their mission of affordable housing.
Our mission is to create affordable housing opportunities for those that are confronting the problem of homelessness.
One of the challenges in the Commonwealth is providing affordable housing for our workforce. And many companies have jobs that go unfilled because they don't have housing for the workforce.
Teachers, firefighters, police, a lot of these people can't afford to buy a house, and that doesn't seem right, does it?
It's all mission driven. I mean, they have a goal to keep people safe, to have a good roof over someone's head, and they don't sacrifice that for anything.
One of the things that I'm most impressed about is that in the last 3 years, they have combined the work of 8 nonprofits on the North Shore, which enabled them to increase the operating efficiency and the financial efficiency of each one of those, while increasing the stock of housing for people most in need in our communities.
And with Harborlights, I see they sort of have a continuum of services. They understand that there are multiple needs and multiple housing needs, multiple service needs, and they've adapted to that, and they've continued to provide housing that works for both the elderly, families, very low-income individuals, some assisted living. I mean, it's great.
Harborlight serves a very important piece of the puzzle to the community.
It doesn't get any more fundamental than having a place to live. And I would tell you, we live in a beautifully wealthy community up here in the North Shore. And so if the affordability issue is huge here.
When someone works with us, they know that they're going to get somebody who's going to be above board and is motivated by mission.
They have capable leadership. They know how to get projects done.
Harborlight has partnered with us on a couple of occasions where we've been able to bring what look like impossible projects to fruition.
They're committed to their mission. They know what their mission is, and they execute beautifully.
When you can say that something's going to contribute to the property tax and the revenue base of the community, that boosts confidence. It gives people a sense that it really is a community partnership, that these folks are going to be contributing taxes, they're going to be invested in the community, and they're not just going to be here on this island of a project of affordable housing that only draws resources from the community and doesn't provide them.
I was very impressed with the organization and very impressed that they were looking to expand their impact in the community.
It's a fabulous organization, and it should thrive for a very, very long time.
To come out of a shelter, you expect to get just a place, but this is more than a place. This is a home for me. Number 2, it's brand new, and like I say, it's 1 out of a million.
The service in the place is terrific.
Oh, I'm so happy here.
Harborlight came up with affordable housing and also a permanent home for the food pantry. It was very complicated, a very long process, but worth every minute of it. It's much more efficient. It's clean, it's bright, it's new, it's insulated, the roof doesn't leak, all sorts of wonderful things that Harborlight did for us. Without Harborlight, I don't know where we'd be today.
I needed shelter. I was in a situation that was not safe for me, and I came here, and I feel perfectly safe. It's just endearing and enticing and exciting. It's just the most wonderful thing that's ever happened to me.
We love it. It's the best place I've ever been in.
I had a nice house, I had a nice family, and I lost my wife. And
I was destitute because I sold my house and I was living in a buddy's apartment for the winter and spring was coming. So I come over here and I love it.
Having people around so you're not lonely, you're not getting depressed the way I was, and just enjoying every day. Truly, it's wonderful here. It's probably one of the best things I've ever done.
We love it. Yeah.
It's peaceful. I love listening to the birds in the morning. He doesn't like the birds, but I do.
Well, I don't mind the birds, it's the geese.
The geese.
Them son of a beast. Quack, 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 quack.
No, it's peaceful.
No, we love it. And the people around here, not only your management and stuff, but the hospitality is fantastic.
Thank God we got this place. Thank God they took it over and are doing what they're doing. Wonderful. People need it.
It's been really nice. It's really nice. We love it. I wanted April to have a nice place to grow up and a nice bedroom and a place where she could bring friends in and have more than 3 people in the place where you weren't crammed in. And so this place is spacious enough. We can have guests if anybody wants to come and visit. And it's a really nice, safe neighborhood.
I just thank God every day for Turtle Creek. There aren't really too many words to describe what they're doing in the community. Only those of us that are elderly, I think, can really understand what it means.
When I moved here, my son was 2, so we spent a lot of time in that backyard finding worms and snakes and whatnot. And now he's 17, so he doesn't go in the backyard with me anymore. But it's been a huge positive for us in his life too. To be in one stable place, to have one neighborhood, to go to the same school. It makes a big difference for kids to grow up in a stable place. Now I've gone back to graduate school and I wouldn't be able to swing that and work. Now I'm working part-time because of that. There's no way I could have done that if I was paying market rent somewhere or some crazy mortgage. So Harborlight rocks.
There's a few ways that people can help. First of all, we're always looking to be connected to communities that need our services.
Not all communities are welcoming a lot of these projects because they're deemed affordable housing and there has some sort of negative connotation that goes along with them, which I would suggest that is probably incorrect. The studies have showed that this type of housing is extremely positive to the communities, and I think the people that are within the communities need to support the different initiatives that Harborlight offers.
Our reliance upon philanthropy is not going to go away. And we want to get the message out that this need exists, and we're prepared and have the capacity to deliver.
I invest in Harborlight because it improves the quality of our community. It enables all different kinds of people to live here who play different roles in strengthening everything that happens here. So one gift to Harborlight means I can affect the people who work at the bakery, the people who go to school here, the people who work at the train station, my own family, and my friends.
We have a very generous bunch of donors and a very ever-growing group of everyday donors. But I think the primary thing is just being supportive of affordable housing in general and respectful of appropriate affordable housing when it comes in.
Harborlight is extraordinary in that it is so mission-driven and has such a clear moral compass. The only goal is to fulfill the mission. It's an inspiring group of people to work with, and they know how to get things done, they know how to treat people well, and they make you want to do a better job at what you're doing.
And to be around that long and be well regarded pretty much by everyone, a job well done.
It was very scary for my kids being in a shelter. I was sick for a while, physically, so it took a lot, and it hurt me to see my kids the way that they were. Ever since I got in there, they were great. They never looked down on us, never, oh, you were homeless, never questioned anything. Last Christmas, they came over, somebody had donated gift cards, told them to give it to a family that they thought could use it. So, Andrew came over to my house on Christmas Eve, brought the gift cards for me and the kids, and, they're very friendly, and they go way out of their way to help out everybody. I can't thank them enough, because they really have come through big time for me. My kids don't have to worry about moving from shelter to a shelter, and just, it's just been great. So I'm glad it is the way that it is right now.